I have never seen a time where credit card companies are offering so many benefits in the way of travel perks, reward points, and sign-up bonuses. You know what I mean, right? It means that today we'll talk about the five best travel credit cards to have this summer if you want to enjoy the vacation that you deserve. As a bonus, I will also give you my recommendation on how to really use those credit cards for travel. You are watching the Financial Coffee channel, and without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. So before we start, I want to point that travel credit cards are not limited to travel only. This is what I mean by that. Some travel credit cards offer really generous cash sign-up bonuses even if you are not a frequent traveler. Even though you don't want to travel several times a year, you can and should use those credit cards for the huge cash sign-up bonuses and use them for grocery, gas, and whatever else that you want to get. Even though I will use the term travel credit card in this video a lot, I do it because that's how the industry calls this credit card that simply happen to have such amazing travel perks. Now that the disclosure is out of the way, let's get into number 5. So number 5, the BILT Mastercard. In the entire marketplace, it is the only credit card that lets you earn points for paying your largest monthly expense, which is your rent. Okay. I can already hear people ask me, "But what does that have to do with travel?" Last December, with my wife, we went on a vacation on the French Caribbean island called Martinique. We stayed there for 3 weeks and we rented an apartment. I paid for the rent with my BILT Master credit card and I earned reward points for doing it. Oh, and there are no foreign transaction fee, so don't worry about using it abroad. Now let's talk about earnings. This card will earn you 3 points per dollar spent on dining, 2 points for dollar spent on travel, and 1 point for every dollar spent on rent. Now this is where it is very amazing. Imagine that you live in a city like LA, Miami, New York, or San Francisco where the rent is very high. You can pay your rent with this credit card, but your landlord will hit you with a 3 to 4% processing fee, which is around $100 on a $3,000 rent. Now this is the best part. BILT Mastercard will cover that processing fee. Yes, you heard that right. If you pay your rent with this credit card, they will cover the processing fee. Pretty cool, right? Or if you'd rather pay your rent with a check or by Venmo, you can put the landlord's information in your BILT account. They will cut your landlord a check on your behalf every single month. And you are still earning points for rents. This card will also earn 1 point for every dollar spent everywhere else. Now you can take those points and transfer them to hotels like Hyatt or Marriott or airlines such as United Airlines and American Airlines. With a credit card, you also get trip delay coverage. Essentially, you are reimbursed for expenses like meals, accommodation, or transportation when your trip is delayed for more than 6 hours due to reasons like bad weather or mechanical breakdown of the airline. And finally, with this credit card, you have cell phone protection. Let's say your phone is stolen or get damaged. You are reimbursed up to $800. If you use the card to pay for ride on Lyft, after 3 Lyft rides a month, you will automatically get $5 credit. If you love DoorDash, the card also gives you a Dash Pass for 3 months, and every single month, you will get $5 off your first DoorDash purchase. Pretty cool, right? Now let's move to number 4. So number 4, CapitalOne QuickSilver. I've been a CapitalOne customer since 2010, straight out of high school, so it's been 13 years. It's one of my favorite beginner cards. It doesn't charge you a foreign transaction fee, which is huge because if you travel abroad a lot, that can save you hundreds of dollars in fees. So, the CapitalOne QuickSilver will give you $200 sign-up bonus after you spend $500 in the first 3 months. Think of it as a $200 discount if you plan to spend $500 in the next 3 months. You will also earn 1.5% cashback for everything. So, for example, for $1,000 spent, you will get $15, 15. You will also earn 5% cashback on a hotel and rental car booked through the CapitalOne travel portal. There are no annual fees. In my opinion, this is a great credit card to build credit and for those who are just getting started in using credit. Now let's move to number 3. Chase Sapphire Prefer. This card comes with a 60,000 point bonus after you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. You earn $5 for every $100 you spend on travel as long as you book it through the Chase Ultimate Reward Portal. You also earn $3 for every $100 spent on dining, online shopping, and select streaming services. The 6,000 bonus points are worth $900 when you use them toward travel and if you redeem them through the Chase Ultimate Reward Portal. In addition, this card will give you a $50 hotel credit every single year. So basically, if you book a hotel room with this credit card, you will get $50. It gives you premium airport lounge access. That grants you access to over 1,300 airport lounges worldwide. That is very beautiful because you can relax, decompress, eat something, and maybe take a nap when you have a long layover. As a matter of fact, I used it in 2019 when I was traveling back from Europe. You also get $300 annual credit as reimbursement for travel purchases charged to your card. The card also gives you auto rental insurance. So you can go ahead and decline the insurance that they always try to make you pay when you rent a car. It earns you 5 points for every single dollar that you spend on Lyft until March of 2025. You will get the Dash Pass for free for 1 year. The card comes with a $95 annual fee, which is not that bad when you consider all the perks and benefits that come with it. Number 2, the American Express Gold or Rose Gold card. The gold and the rose gold card are the same, by the way, it's just a different color. The card comes with a sign-up bonus anywhere from 60,000 points up to 75,000 points, but after you spend $4,000 in 6 months. Now, let's look at the earnings. You will earn 4 points for every dollar that you spend on restaurant and grocery store. You will also earn 3 points for every dollar that you spend on booking airfare directly with Amex Travel and 1 point per dollar spent everywhere else. No other credit card offers this amazing benefit. For example, you will get a $120 dining credit every year for Grubhub, which comes down to $10 a month. You will also get a $120 Uber credit each year that you can use for Uber Eats. Those last 2 benefits add up to $240 worth of dining credit you can use every single year, of $20 worth of dining credit each month. Also, you receive $100 credit with a minimum 2-night stay when you book the hotel collection through American Express Travel. There are no foreign transaction fees and the annual fee is $250. I know it seems like it's too much, but remember, we have $240 of total dining credit. It means that $250 minus $240, which equals to $10. So you are only paying $10 a year for the card. And if you spend $250 in either a restaurant or a grocery category, you will have recouped the annual fee because you will break even. Now, this is my final thought. If you eat out and you buy groceries, you should, no, you must get this credit card. Now, let's get to number 1, CapitalOne VentureX. This card comes with a 75,000 point sign-up bonus after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months. You will earn no limit 10x miles for booking a hotel or a car rental through the CapitalOne Travel Portal. 5 points for every dollar spent booking airfare through the CapitalOne Travel Portal and 2 points per dollar spent everywhere else. The benefits are crazy. You will get a $300 annual credit for making booking through the CapitalOne Travel Portal. Also, you will receive a $100 anniversary credit for just having the card every single year. Overall, that's $400 of travel credit every single year. You also get Priority Pass access. So what is Priority Pass access, you will ask? Well, it is the access to all the fancy airport lounges in the US. And the best part is, you can add 3 authorized users. To put this into perspective, it competes with the American Express Platinum and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Amex Platinum charges you $175 to add up to 3 authorized users. Chase Sapphire Reserve charges you about $75 to add only 1 authorized user. So let's recap. With CapitalOne VentureX, you have 3 authorized users. Those authorized users get Priority Pass, and Priority Pass guests can bring up to 2 guests. That's huge. That's amazing. Now with the painful part. The card comes with the annual fee of $395. But don't forget that it is also giving you $400 worth of total travel credit, which means that you are getting paid $5 to have an ultra premium credit card. And if you want to know what are the 4 best yield saving accounts that give you the best saving rate, click on the video that appears on your screen right now. Thank you for watching the Financial Coffee channel. and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.